But it's good. And enough sports TV. Place to be. Another NBA live stream. We'll talk the playoffs. 2024 NBA playoffs. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all come in the room. Show love to the channel. Also show love to the Cash App. Donate to the channel. That's $ Brandon Spanking New. $BRANDON SBANKENNU. $BRANDON SBANKENNU. It's your boy Brandon Love Sports. I'm back again for another live. We're gonna talk for a moment. Playoffs are heating up. Playoffs are heating up. The seeding is pretty much just about set. Once the play-in tournament is over this week, then the seeding will be set for the 2024 NBA playoffs. Let's start with the East. I got who do I got coming out of the East? I got the Milwaukee Bucks in an epic battle against the Boston Celtics. I see that series going 7 games. That's going to be an outright squabble in the East. I don't trust. Well, I almost said I don't trust. I trust New York. New York Knicks are going to be good. They're going to be good. I see them doing some damage. But who I don't trust is, well, it's hard to say, though, because Tyrese Maxey's killing. Embiid is coming back, but how good is Embiid going to be? That's the thing. But I do trust Doc Rivers because he's been there, done that, got the T-shirt. And I trust the man known as Doc Rivers, the legend, the myth, the legend, the NBA champion. I don't care how much y'all hate on him, talk about his win-loss record, talk about his playoffs record, the 3-1 leads, which is not good. I'm not going to sit there and lie and act like that don't affect his legacy. It does. Doc got to do better in the playoffs. I ain't going to lie about that. I'd be a fool if I sit up there and lie about that. But at the same time, when it comes to coaching acumen, experience, and all that stuff, Tom Thibodeau as well, in New York, Thibodeau, Tibbs, great coach, very good coach. He's a coach with Doc Rivers. So they have some similar philosophies, the way they approach coaching, some of their schemes are similar, but I'm going to tell you, regardless of Doc Rivers' record, if it come down with all the chips on the line, who can I rely on, who can I depend on when it comes down to, big games? I still got to go with experience. You got to remember, Doc Rivers ain't never coached a guy like Giannis before, though. Giannis and Chris Middleton, if I was Damian Lillard, I would just get out the way. I would bench Dame Dollar, man. Just sit him on the bench, get him out of the way, let Middleton and Giannis and them good role players they got, just let the team, do what they got to do. Dame Lillard, you can bring him in every now and then certain special plays, but Damian Lillard he's just by himself. He's selfish. He don't play defense. You got to hide him on defense because he doesn't commit to the defensive end of the floor. And he's just jacking up shots, throwing up anything, all that stuff. It's a distraction to the team. Damian Lillard he ain't on that level to me. And I wouldn't put too much into that dude, man. I would just focus on Giannis, man, But I see that Boston, it's gonna come down. New York's gonna make some noise. Philly might make some noise. Some of those other teams, what's Cleveland looking like? What seeding is Cleveland? Somebody put that in the comment section. Tell me what the Cleveland Cavaliers are right now. I ain't really looked over the standings yet. I'm going to in a minute. But I got it coming down to Milwaukee and Boston. I got Boston coming out of the. I got Milwaukee, not Boston. I got nothing. I mean, if you pick Boston to win, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at you, but I just think, man, who you gonna trust, Joe Mazzulla or Doc Rivers? You know what I'm saying? That's an easy choice for me. I'm not knocking Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla is a great coach. He's a young coach with a promising future. You know, he learned a lot sitting under the tutelage of Ime Udoka. You know, so I expect that the Celtics are gonna compete, and I got them making it to the Eastern Conference Final. You know, 'cause they are dogs. You know, Jaylen Brown. You know, and Jason Tatum. You know, at the end of the day, them guys are still good. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought when they lost Marcus Smart, they weren't gonna be as good. But they shocked me. They surprised me, man. They really surprised me. You know, that comes from great coaching, and it comes from having good superstars, great superstars like Jason Tatum, who's become an outright dog, man. Guy who a young man who I don't like Boston. I can't stand Boston as a Laker fan, but you got to respect the talent that's on the team. It's like when Paul Pierce and Ray Allen and them guys, you know, when they played against the Lakers in 2008 when they beat us, you know, we turned around and got our revenge and whooped they behind. You still got to respect those guys on the other end of the floor. Man. You know, you still have to respect the talent that's on the other side of the ball. You know, it's just the truth. Hold up, y'all. That super team in Boston, they were good. You know, they gave us a run for our money. You know, they were good. Talent is talent. You know, I always respect Paul Pierce, Rondo, you know, Ray Allen, all them guys. But the Laker fan, you know, I can never cheer for those guys. But the Boston Celtics team that they got now, boys and dogs, man. Just gotta call it what it is, man. You know, I got Boston. Like I said, if you pick Boston to come out of the East, I can't be mad at you. Now over to the West, you know, I got Denver coming out of the West. If the Lakers are lucky enough to make the playoffs, they're gonna get bounced, most likely swept or beaten in 5 games in the first round. I don't think Phoenix is going nowhere. I think Golden State is gonna slide in the place of the Lakers. Now, a Golden State Denver fight matchup in the first round might be a little bit more interesting because of styles, but I still don't think Kevon Looney is gonna match up good against Jokic. I think Jokic's gonna back him down and take him to school. You know, Curry with his 3-point shots and you know all of that. You know, it's gonna make an interesting series. It might push it to about 6, but I still got Denver beating them in the first round. Dallas is gonna be in the mix. If Dallas and Denver, I mean, Phoenix end up playing, I don't know if that's the first, second round. You know, I think Dallas is gonna beat Phoenix. I still think Phoenix are frauds. I think they're pretenders. I don't think they're as good as their record shows. I think there's still a lot of issues there. I think there's some trust issues with Kevin Durant and some of those other guys. But you know, I got to give Frank Vogel all the credit in the world for taking scraps, which was a little bit of nothing, and making something out of it. Like I said, man, in my previous video, I felt like that Frank Vogel was falsely to blame. Like he should have took all the blame for what happened in LA. Like I said, once again, him and Russell Westbrook ended up being more pawns in the schemes of LeBron and Clutch Sports. Once again, taking the blame for when the fake king is not coming up like he should. He's coming up short. You know, they have to pick up the slack, man. That's just kind of how it works, man. And they get blamed for it. For a guy who don't want to play defense, a guy who's not invested in the team culture, none of that stuff. And these guys, they get blamed for it. And you got these content creators on here blaming everybody else with the person that needs to be blamed. So, you know, Phoenix, everybody make it respectable, get to about the second round, and then get beat to like 6, something like that. I think Dallas, it won't go 7 games. Minnesota Timberwolves, it just depends on how, I got to look at the city. It might be come down to Minnesota and uh, make up down in Minnesota. Well, I got. Let me not forget about the Sacramento Kings. I got Sacramento Kings at 7. I got Golden State coming at 8 in the playoffs. Uh, but you know, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I think they're gonna still be good, but I think those guys gonna find out that the playoffs are not the same thing as a regular season. And I don't think that I can really totally trust them all the way when it comes down to big game situations, pressure situations. When all the chips on the line, I don't know if I can totally trust those guys. So, they might make it to the conference finals. I mean, it's a possibility, but I got Denver once again coming out of the West, and I got Milwaukee coming out of the East. I got Denver and Milwaukee for the championship, and my money is on Milwaukee. I want to see Giannis get him another one. I want to see Doc Rivers get some redemption, all the shame and humiliation and all that stuff. Unfortunately, Damian Lillard's going to be a recipient of a championship. He didn't work hard. Now, I'm going to tell you, Damian Lillard better play hard. I'm telling you, all the complaining he's been doing all season long, all that whining he's been doing. Damian Lillard, I'm telling you, man, you better put forth some effort. Because if Milwaukee don't win because of your play on the court, whoo, man, I'm gonna be on this channel torching you. Not only me, but a lot of people in the NBA content creators. Because Damian Lillard, he been a drama queen all year long, man. So you better shape up and ship out. You want to leave anyway, going up just like trying to force your way to Miami. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh, I didn't even mention Miami. I think, I don't think Miami's gonna go as far as they're not gonna make it to the NBA finals. They just get there. They're not gonna get the NBA. They had 2 years, two opportunities, two cracks at it, and they failed. They're not going back to the finals. So I got Denver getting to the finals. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver won the championship again, but I got Milwaukee winning it all. I want to see Giannis get him another. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Shout out to the LBBC Lions and basketball community. I have a good one. Peace.